Pentatonic scales are among the most useful scales that any guitarist can learn. What is a pentatonic scale? Simply put, a pentatonic scale is a scale that has only 5 notes per octave. Compare that with the major scale and the natural minor scale. Both of those scales have 7 notes per octave. There are 2 pentatonic scales in common use, the pentatonic major scale and the pentatonic minor scale. Let's take a look first at the pentatonic major scale. Here's a C pentatonic major. The notes are C, D, E, G and A. Compare this with the C major scale. The pentatonic major misses out 2 notes, which are F, the perfect 4th, and B, the major 7th. The effect that leaving out these 2 notes has is that the remaining notes combine better with chords in the same key, leaving a lot less tension to be resolved. For example, let's say the band's playing in the key of C and the current chord is C. Playing the major 7th note B causes a combination of the notes B and C, which is a dissonant interval. Listen to this. That's a minor second, about as dissonant as an interval can get. This interval occurs all the time in certain kinds of music, for example jazz. Actually, if we add a B to a C major triad, what we get is a jazzy C major 7th chord. If we're trying to play, for example, simple folk music, using the full major scale for our solo may make it sound a bit too jazzy. So, using the pentatonic major, with its missing 2 notes, makes for simpler, less harmonically sophisticated sounding music. This scale has a bright, optimistic sort of sound ideal for country music. Actually, it's used in folk music all over the world. Here's a 2-octave G pentatonic major scale, which takes advantage of the open strings, making it very easy to play. This shape makes it possible to sound like an expert country picker with very little effort. Here's a 2-octave movable pentatonic major scale shape. If I play it here at the 8th fret, it's C pentatonic major, but it can be moved up and down the neck to play in any key. This next shape is my favourite way of playing the pentatonic major scale, as it allows you to slide between notes and easily span a 3-octave range. Here it is, starting on G. Using this shape, you can easily sound like Ron Wood with Rod Stewart and the Faces, or Angus Young of AC/DC. And now onto the pentatonic minor scale. Here is a 1-octave A pentatonic minor scale. The notes are A, C, D, E and G. Compare this with the A natural minor scale. Once again, 2 notes are missing. These are B, the major 2nd, and F, the minor 6th. Notice that B and F are the exact same notes that we took away from C major to make C pentatonic major. There's a very good reason for that, which I'm going to come back to later. Anyway, as with the pentatonic major, the pentatonic minor's two missing notes makes for pleasing, if perhaps a little unadventurous soloing, great for no-nonsense, four-to-the-floor rock music. Here's a movable two-octave pentatonic minor shape. An important thing to notice about the pentatonic minor is that it's very similar to the blues scale. Here's the A blues scale. The only difference is that the blues scale has one extra note, which is D sharp, the tritone, so called because it's 3 tones above the root note A. So you can use the pentatonic minor scale to play a pretty convincing blues or blues rock solo. Now let's go back to the C pentatonic major scale from earlier. Notice anything? It's the exact same notes as the A pentatonic minor scale. The reason for this is that all major keys have a close relationship to a minor key, and vice versa. To find which key is the relative minor to a major key, all you have to do is go to the 6th note of the major scale. So A minor is the relative minor to C major. Also B minor is the relative minor to D major, and so on. In the same way that the A natural minor scale contains the same notes as the C major scale, so the A pentatonic minor scale contains the same notes as the C pentatonic major scale. This allows us to use these scales interchangeably when soloing over compatible chords. To play us out, I'm going to solo over the chords C, A minor, F and G7. I'll be using the C pentatonic major scale as well as the A minor scale. Thanks for watching.